This is Chemistry Made Simple YouTube channel. I take this opportunity to welcome you to another great learning segment. Today, we look at the specific nomenclature of a group of compounds that are known as esters. As a way of introducing the whole concept of esters, we need to understand what it really means by the compounds known as esters. What is an ester? A simple explanation is that esters are a homologous series or a family of organic compounds that can be represented by the general formula displayed besides there. Notice that in the formula displayed there, R strictly stands for alkyl or aryl or alkynyl or alkynyl groups, while R with an asterisk strictly stands for alkyl and aryl groups. This being said, what does IUPAC reading expect us to do in order to correctly name esters? According to IUPAC, following from the analysis that we have had, is that anything called an ester has two parts. The first part is the aryl, alkyl, alkynyl or alkynyl group, and the second part is the alkanoate group. Therefore, according to IUPAC, when naming an ester, we must write the name of the alkyl group or alkynyl group or aryl group or alkynyl group, followed by the alkanoate group. In order to illustrate this rule, an example has been displayed there. The red color in the example is the alkyl group, and the green color is the alkanoate group, and therefore the name of the compound is methyl ethanoate. Example 2 displayed besides there is that in red we do have the alkyl part of the ester, and if you are to remember very well, we named that alkyl group as isopentyl, and in green we have the alkanoate part of this ester, which is ethanoate, and therefore by combining the two we obtain the name of the whole compound displayed as isopentyl ethanoate. Note that isopentyl ethanoate is used industrially in the synthesis of banana flavor. Our third and final example displayed there also has two parts. The part in red is the alkyl part, and the part in green is the alkanoate part. Now, if you still remember, is that the part in red, we named it as isopentyl, while the alkanoate part in green is pentanoate, and therefore by combining the two names, the name of that ester there displayed is isopentyl pentanoate. For your information, isopentyl pentanoate is used industrially for the synthesis of apple flavor. Ladies and gentlemen, with this being said, I take this opportunity to welcome you to our chemistry classroom, whereby we shall be trying to name some two random esters by following the guidelines that we have learned. Welcome to the chemistry classroom. Before us, we have a question where we are supposed to name the compound systematically. And mind you, systematically just implies that we are supposed to name the whole compound by following the IUPAC guidelines, which we have looked at above. Now, by performing a simple anatomy on our compound, we establish that this is the first part of the compound, which I wholeheartedly want to believe that we all accept that this is known as an alkynyl group, and specific IUPAC name of this is ethanol. The other part of the compound is that side, which also marks out the alkanoate. And specifically is known as propanoate. By combining these two, we obtain that the correct IUPAC name of the compound is ethynyl propanoate. Let me highlight it in blue. As simple as that. Part B here also requires us to name the compound. So like we did in part A, is that our first step is to mark out the parts of this ester, and for that case, that part there is the alkyl group, and because it is the alkyl group, its specific name is either neobutyl or tertiary butyl. That is from our previous work about organic nomenclature. And then the second part of our ester is this one, this side. So from our previous work of naming aromatic compounds, this chloride group, that is our substituent, is located on the para position, and therefore the specific IUPAC name of this other part of the ester is para chlorobenzoate. Now, after establishing the identity of the two different parts of our ester, we can now therefore write the complete name of the ester. So, starting with the alkyl group, the name is neobutyl, and the other part or by using the other version of the alkyl group, which is tertiary butyl. You can also have the name below here. As simple as that. So I have to put this in a blue circle to highlight out that this is the correct answer to the question. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I want to wholeheartedly thank you for being part of my presentation. Do you have any challenging concept as regards organic chemistry? Please contact me by using the email in the description of this video. Until next time, I remain yours truly, your chemistry teacher. Goodbye.